Today's meditation comes from John chapter 10, verse 1 to 18. Now, here in this passage, mention about the qualities of the Good Shepherd. Now, if you notice, the sheep's fold have only one entrance gate, and he will put the gaze around the sheep. He will keep only one entrance. Whenever he takes the sheep inside, when he brings out of the sheepfold, it will follow systematic way. It will come out through the entrance. The shepherds also always enter through the main door, because he was a shepherd. The shepherd always he entered to the main door. Now here what we need to understand, whenever the shepherd he takes the sheep out of the sheepfold, when he was walking front, it will follow. Sometimes the sheep might be following front, he might be behind, but still the sheep can able to hear the shepherd voice. The shepherd can able to hear the sheep's voice. Now if you put one sheep into the another fold of the sheep, it will not mingle. It will not able to adjust it, because this is belong to the particular sheep. This particular sheep, it will follow only their master. It can understand exactly what master is speaking it. So always the good shepherd, when he take to the farm field, and he will look for the where the green pasture was there. And even though he was taking the rest for the while, and he keep on is observing as his sheep what it is doing, what is the action was going, and he keep on look over the sheep, because he concerned about the sheep. The David was a shepherd boy. When he was a shepherd boy, there are the two incidents happened. Once the lion came, the second time bear came to kill his sheep. Even though he was a teenage boy, and he fought with the lion and bear and killed and protected the sheep. So this is the qualities of the good shepherd. The good shepherd, he don't mind to put the risk of his life. He put the life of his life into the risk and fought and saved his sheep. These are the qualities of the good shepherd. I remember when I was small, behind my home, there were the two shepherd families. One night, the sheep were making a lot of sound. This shepherd was able to hear something was going wrong, and immediately he took torchlight and he took one stick and came to the sheepfold. There are the four robbers came and they tried to take the one sheep. By the time when they were trying to take this one sheep, this shepherd was fighting with them to save and protect his sheep. By the time one of the thief has the knife and he poked into that stomach. It was a bleeding. Even though it was a bleeding, he got so many injuries, but still he was trying to save the sheep. And he was screaming. By the time around these places they tried to gather, these thieves ran away. And he was able to save his sheep even though he got it as injuries. But these are the qualities of the good shepherd. The good shepherd doesn't mind to die for the sheep. One day, the same families, they need to go and attend for some marriage function. When they need to go for some marriage function, now what happened is, they hired one man to take over his sheep. While they were when they hired this man was took to the place where there will be green pasture. He left his sheep and he was just singing and he was enjoying his life. He did not bother where the sheep were going. By the time the bear came and he was to catch one sheep and he tried to run away. This hireling, instead of fighting with the sheep, he climbed the tree and he was watching it. After this bear left, this man came down and he took the sheep and came home. This is the qualities of the hireling. Hireling, he will not bothering about anything what is going to happen. Because the sheep are not belongs to him. The 1 Peter 5 verse 2 says, the hireling care for himself than the sheep. And he does not take the personal interest on the flock. He doesn't bother about the flock, what is happening. He look for the himself. This is the qualities of the hireling. The bad shepherd always he don't mind to kill his sheep and eat. Because whenever the festival comes, the bad shepherds always they kill their own sheep and eat. The good shepherd, even though he wanted to eat the meat, he will go to the market and buy the meat and he will eat. This is the qualities of the good shepherd. David was a bad shepherd. David was a bad shepherd. Now, if you look at the 1 Samuel 17 verse 36 says, in this passage, and he tried to eat his own sheep. Because in his kingdom there was a man called Uriah. His wife is so beautiful. He wanted to have the relation with his wife. To protect his sins, he killed her husband. So these are the qualities of the bad shepherds. These are the qualities of the bad shepherd. The bad shepherd doesn't mind to kill his own sheep. When Moses was leading the children of Israelites in the wilderness 40 long years, they started the journey from Egypt. There were more than 5 lakh men. But how many sheep were followed is a destination. In the beginning, everybody was followed. He was a good shepherd. But some of the sheep, they did not obey it. They went to other places. Finally, the destination, only the 2 sheep were reached. Jesus said, I am the door of the sheep. I am the door of the sheep. Whoever entered through me, they will have the eternal life. They will have the eternal life. This is what Jesus Christ has promised. I am the good shepherd. Whoever enters through me, they will have eternal life. There will be many flocks in this world, but only my sheep can hear my voice. My sheep can hear my voice means there are those who are the faithful, those who are walking according to the God's will, they will be able to hear his voice. There are the many flocks. There are many flocks means there are the many different kinds of the people who are there in this world. But only one shepherd. But only one shepherd. But only this shepherd able to give the salvation. Because from the beginning, when Adam and Eve committed the sin, he has given the assurance, I am going to die for this sheepfold. I am going to die for this world to bring the salvation. When there was no hope, he came from the heaven and died for all the sheep. This is what we can see in the John chapter 3 verse 16. And God sent his only begotten Son. And whoever believeth him shall not perish but have everlasting life. He came from the heaven and he died for us. To bring the salvation for us. But to get the salvation, but Jesus Christ is the door of the sheep. There are the many hireling will come. There are the many false shepherds will come. Before Jesus Christ comes, there will be many people and they will say, I am the good shepherd. I am the Jesus Christ. Through me you can get this salvation. even Satan will come in the form of Jesus Christ. When Satan will come in the form of Jesus Christ, only his sheep can able to hear his voice. Those who are the faithful, those who are the righteous people, they can identify whether it's hireling or good shepherd. Those who are not faithful, they will follow the bad shepherds. They will follow the hireling. Now, my dear believers, Revelation chapter 22 verse 17 says, the door is open to all who desire to enter. The door is open to all who desire to enter. The God has given. The God is opened the door for us. But do you want to enter? When you enter to this door,